everyone, welcome back to Hypermine Vanilla server. We've already met the ocean. I am walking... Lava. I'm walking back from a bit of an expedition off. I have been looking for... these flowers, blue orchids. I was also looking for dead bushes, which I've also found on a desert. Blue orchids only grow in swamp biomes. And I didn't know of a swamp biome that hadn't been made into a witch farm. So I thought, you know what, I'll just walk east. And then I'm sure I'll find a swamp eventually. I've been walking back a little bit. I'm at about 5,000 blocks. The swamp was at 9,500 blocks. So there is a thing. But today, for the journey back, little bit of a talkie. And the reason I have travelled 4,000 blocks before starting this video is that this is the second time that I've recorded it. Because I'm not very good at talking about myself. It didn't go very well the first time, so I'm going to try better. So, there we go. I'll start with... I don't know. See, this is my issue. I'll start with my plans. My plans for things to make. I do have an idea for something I kind of maybe want to do in the commercial area. Yeah, I didn't get away, squids. And it might be sort of... I kind of want to build a tower, because everyone's built a tower. But I also want to build something... There's an architectural style called brutalist. And I kind of want to have a go at that. Because of how different it is to how I normally build things with lots of wood. Brutalist is very... Oh, hello. Ocean Monument. Let's keep away from you. Brutalist is very sort of concrete. Like, almost... Every time you see a film that's got a dystopian future, their government buildings are usually brutalist. So, there's the thing. But get away from me. But lots of schools that were built and no, not schools. Like housing blocks in England in the 60s were all brutalist as well. You can Wikipedia it, it's fine. So that's Hypermine Vanilla. Hypermine Modded, I do still have things to do. There is a machine room I want to build and some other few different things, bits and bobs. But I think not necessarily what I want to do on there, but the server is sort of winding down the way that modded servers do. People do all the things that they want to do, and when you've played modded a lot, you tend to do those things quick. I haven't played modded a lot, so that's why I can make 30 episodes of going, la la la, ooh, what's this thing? But the more experienced players go like, blah, 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 blah. I've made a, I don't know, entanglement chamber, whatever, made up a thing. So there you go, there's that. The Long Dark has had recently a fairly big update, even changing the way that the game plays. So I do really want to have another bash at that, see if I'll last a bit longer. Unless them dang wolves get me again. Always the wolves. Always the wolves. So that'll be sweet. I do want to try Ark at some point. I have it. I have played it. I can get decent enough playing FPS on decent enough graphics to not make it look like a Play-Doh game. But when I record, if I'm like playing single player, if I record, it is Flickbook-esque at best. The video that comes out, I have no idea why. So I'm gonna try recording on a public server and see if that's any better. And if it's not, then Ark is just one of those games I play on my own. But there are plenty of other people playing Ark, so you're fine for that. And then the other thing that I have planned is Don't Starve Together. Me and my wife Amy play this anyway. Oh, and that is the sound of a wake baby. Yes, we play Don't Starve Together anyway, so we've talked about this for... Hello, Glitchy Boat. Talked about this for a while, and that is something that we want to do together. Have a bit of a mini-series on, depending on how good we are at the game. And I have to go and save my child from the cries of I've just woke up from a nap. So I'll be back in a minute. And strangely, segue, that will make sense why that is a thing. That didn't make any sense. So I'll see you in a sec. Oh, I am so bad at talking. Okay, we're back. Esther is now sat next to me in her little chair. Hello. Hello. And wondering why I'm talking to myself. Okay, so where were we? Yes. I'm not sure how much I've mentioned the fact that I have a child before. I don't really talk about myself all that often, so I don't really keep track of anything. She was born in December, so she's 8 and a bit months old, and is awesome, and we love her. Me and my wife are very happy. But in January, I was made redundant from my job. I was a primary school site manager and IT technician. Site manager's like a caretaker of the building and all that sort of stuff. For you American peoples that use different words for things, which at the time seemed fairly catastrophic. But on the bright side, and I was trying to look on the bright side a bit. I had an opportunity that most dads don't, to spend an extended amount of time with my newborn child. So I got to see all the cool first things. First time she sat up on her own and oh, this is a bad place. Let's bed, shall we? No, not my bed, no. Go away. Okay. Bed. Yes. First time she ate a piece of toast. Those sorts of things that happen. And most parents have to work, and it makes things like maternity. You're dead. Maternity, you can have up to a year in England off. I mean, the second half of that is sort of fairly unpaid, depending on the deal you get. Paternity, on the other hand, is like 2 weeks or a week or something like that. So I got a fairly big chunk of paternity leave, quote marks, which was sweet. But then the bills didn't care that I was having a nice time with my daughter, and the savings were becoming low, so I had to look for a job, which is fine. Job, adult life, you'll get used to it. Oh, you youngins, enjoy school. But yes, so I went looking for work. I went to a bunch of interviews, didn't get any of them, which sucked and made me feel bad and like a bad husband and a bad person, and I felt bad about myself and all of this sort of stuff, and I told myself I wouldn't cry. But yes, I'm saying a lot. I don't like talking about myself. I seem to remember mentioning that. But I said it again. we were getting to the point where, after bills, we were living on something like £35 a week. And that's for food and petrol and everything that's not like mortgage or electric and things like that. So I decided, right, I will stop trying to get jobs that use my skills and are in fields that I've worked in before. I will just get any job. And I did. I am now in the heady, crazy world of the shelf stacker. Just in a... Yes, I know. It's extremely exciting. Just in a discount store. Not lots of hours a week, but the hours are of an evening. So I look after my daughter in the day, which in one regard is sweet, because it's like paternity, but just with a job as well. But on the other hand, it has left me little time for recording. Amy's also gone back to work now, so she... so she's at work in the day. She goes in the morning and comes back about 4. We have the briefest of handovers. I then get on my bicycle and I cycle to work. I start at 5 and I work through till 9 most days. And then I cycle back. And then when I get home, I am tired. I've been at work, I've just ridden a bike for half an hour, and what I want to do is eat some food and go to sleep. Not normally immediately, but the energy for recording just is not there. I do a bit of prep stuff, but not really recording stuff. So that is my day. Yes. Esther sleeps all the way through the night, which is amazing, and which we are very happy that she has been doing that for a good long while. But that does mean that she doesn't really require that much in the way of nap in the day. So, oh, hello, XP. So she only really sleeps for... She has like a couple of naps a day and sleeps for about 20 minutes. Which isn't really enough time to record a video, as by the reason she is now in the room with me. Yes? Yes, you are. And making adorable noises. Yes. You okay? Yes, you're fine. So yeah. I also work on a Saturday. So that is... I saw this on the way here. I don't know who has come out all the way to here. Put down a crafting bench. Ooh, I didn't see this. And that's not as interesting as I thought it was going to be. And then just built a box. I think it's the start of a house. But anyway, yes, I also work on a Saturday evening. So that is like 4 till 8 most ones. Today, this week, I'm doing 11 till 8. For whatever reason, they require extra hours from me. But that means that a Saturday morning is sort of me getting a chance to spend with my wife time, which doesn't happen very much in the week because of the briefest of handovers we have. Because I need to leave almost immediately after Amy gets back from work. Ooh, this is sweet. This is Woolies rail. Do I have iron? We might make this trip quicker. So there's that. And like I said, that leaves little time for recording, alas. So that is why it has been a bit haphazard sort of schedule-wise. I don't have a schedule as such. You know what? I'm going to do this first. The blocks. We'll see. No, it is not. Curses. Players. Ha. Oh, there's still a bit of a... Huh. Okay. Is it blocks as well as players? Huh. Okay, anyway. Yes. What was I saying? Doesn't leave a lot of time for recording, I was possibly saying. I may have said that. I can't remember. Anyway. Yes, okay. I've remembered where I was going before I saw this and got distracted. So that is why, as of late, my schedule has been... My schedule is not set in stone anyway, because of the way I would not be able to keep it, and then I'd feel bad, and then it'd be worse. So my schedule is as fluid as they come. I attempt to make a video, to release a video a week, and I haven't been able to keep up with that because of my limited time. I'm not beating myself up too much about it. Back home. About beating myself up too much about it, because that would be pointless. So, oh, there's a sheep in there. No, I want to. No. There we go. Yeah, that would be fairly pointless. So, but I do want to keep making videos because it is fun. So I'm going to try and plan a bit better. I do get a day off a week, so it's looking like to be a Wednesday. So I am going to try and maximize my time and try and blast out some stuff on a Wednesday. But yeah, there we go. That was not really much of an explanation, but there you go. The reason why it's been a bit haphazard. And also, hello to new subscriber people. There's been a few sort of coming in while I have had very little in the way of videos coming out, which I've felt bad about, because you've sort of gone, oh, this guy's cool and that. I'll watch some of his videos, and then I haven't made any. What are you playing with? You found something to scratch. So, hello to you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for staying while I haven't had not much of things about. So yes, that I am going to try my hardest to do better. Oh, no play sounds. I remember now. Blah, blah, blah. Try my hardest to do better. I'm going to attempt to remain putting out a video a week. We'll see how that goes. And like I said, I do have plans to do things. Other games that I would record in sort of one big block would possibly not be that video per week. They would have their own little... I'd just schedule them up. But trying to do like a Minecraft a week. Freaking me out because I think my house is on fire. So here we are. This is what we have travelled. What X is it? We have travelled like 10,000 blocks to do this. Yes. Hallway complete. So there you go. That is my We Did Very Little Talkie episode. So thank you very much for watching. Esther is getting very restless in her chair, so I will have to cut it short here. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time when we'll hopefully be doing an actual thing. Bye.